Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back, and as we're getting ready for the release of Blade Runner 2049, we here at the Hybrid Network thought it would be a good idea to give everybody a refresher on what has happened since the original movie graced the big screen back in 1982, and multiple times since then on home release. Without further ado, here's everything you need to know about Blade Runner 2049. Set 30 years after the original film, the world of Blade Runner has changed a lot since we've last seen it. Everything from the prohibition of replicants, massive EMPs, food shortages, and the downfall of the Tyrell Corporation. In the midst of the world going to hell, Niander Wallace helped bring it back from the brink, creating synthetic food supplies and reintroducing the replicant to the global market. Rick Deckard, our protagonist from the first film, hasn't been seen since his escape from Los Angeles with the experimental replicant Rachel in tow. Now, the plot of 2049 seems to hinge on Rick Deckard himself, a man of interest who seems to be deep in hiding, with something that our antagonist Niander Wallace desperately needs. Officer K, played by Ryan Gosling, is hot on the case to finding the old Blade Runner, uncovering an age-old secret that will turn the world on its head. Judging from numerous trailers, because I haven't watched any spoiler-filled reviews, Blade Runner 2049 is entering a crisis. Wallace is determined for his dream to continue on after his death, for replicants to still be created as a means to aid humanity. Though in his words, there's only so many that he can make. The crux of the film is probably building on the same blocks as the original, dealing with our humanity and what separates man from the artificial. Though in this new film, it seems like a test of morality between stripping identity and free thought away from something capable of having it. Denis Villeneuve, who's directed such films as Sicario, Arrival, and Prisoners, is sitting in the director's chair for the film, with Ridley Scott producing the project. Harrison Ford was later confirmed to be returning as Officer Rick Deckard, a casting that many were skeptical yet hopeful for. In Scott's words with Yahoo Movies, the only reason Harrison Ford even came back for the film was on how stellar the script was, which was penned by one of the original screenwriters Hampton Fincher along with Michael Green, who recently worked on Logan, with Ford cited as saying it was one of the best scripts he had ever read. In addition to newcomer Ryan Gosling, the film has pulled in a variety of talent to fill out its characters, with Jared Leto, who most recently played the Joker in Warner Bros. And DC's Suicide Squad, as the CEO of the Wallace Corporation. Dave Bautista is playing an old Nexus 8 model replicant, one that had managed to dodge the human superiority riots of 2022. In addition to Harrison Ford, Edward James Olmos is returning as Eduardo Gaff from the original film, and audio and visual cues from Sean Young from the original film are set to pad out story beats on Rachel. Ana de Armas is set to play Joy, a love interest for Officer K, and who I'm pretty sure is one of these new replicants, possibly a Nexus 9 learning to step outside of her obedience factors. As for the musical score, this is being tag-teamed by Hans Zimmer and Benjamin Wallfisch, both of whom have experience setting a haunting scene with synths, though they'll have to work pretty hard to match the breathtaking music of the original by Vangelis. But with that said, I can't wait to see Blade Runner 2049, and I want to know if you guys are just as excited. Let us know in the comments down below, and thank you all for watching. If you like this video and you want to keep up with us, head on over to our Facebook page, give us a follow on Twitter, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to support us and help us improve, consider donating to our Patreon, where not only can we keep the lights on, but we can use that support to create higher quality content for you, the viewer. Thank you everyone, and we'll see you next time.